I have a confession to make. You know, I'm an abstract painter, so I don't need a book. We're living on the edge, baby! I am an art supply hoarder. Yes, it's true. I can't quit. I can't stop buying brushes and paints. My husband will be throwing out like plywood scraps and I'll be like, I can paint on that. Pizza boxes, I can paint on that. Have you seen the guy's Instagram that paints on pizza boxes? Give me that pizza box. Yesterday, I thought, you know what? I want to do some watercoloring in my journal. And then I realized I have this great watercolor set that I have never used. So we're gonna do an unboxing of my Pelikan transparent watercolors. These are like really nice watercolors. I am gonna be really transparent. Watercolor joke there. For the most part, I have only ever used drugstore watercolors, you know, like you had when you were a kid. Crayola, ring any bells? So this is going to be a new departure for me because these are actually like artistic level watercolors. I'm not really a watercolor girl, as you can tell, because these are still in the box, never been opened. But today's the day. We're going to open these babies up and we're going to see what they're like. I'm excited. Okay, so the first thing that's cool about these is like, I don't know, this is like kind of it's giving me like 90s studio apartment vibes, you know, like you had like the long lamp that had like the 3 or 4 different angleable lamps attached to it, and maybe like a bubble tower. Did you guys have one of those? I had a bubble tower. I also had a gumball machine fish tank, so not to flex, but I did. Anyway, so it's kind of giving me this retro 90s vibe. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but check this out. Okay, no, check this out. You're gonna love this. So there's these things, right? And you're like, okay, yeah, it's just like sliders for some reason. No, they are dirty and clean water storage for you. So you like put your brushes in there after you put water in there, and like a clean and dirty. This is great for plein air. This is great for traveling. Just a great idea for design in general. And you know why? It's German engineering. These are German watercolors. That's right. That's how you know, like, they're the BMW of watercolors. So this is the paints. I should really do this like on a desk so you can see better. I feel like a stewardess. Okay. Please pull down your masks when they come shooting down from the skies. This is the little tray for mixing your watercolors. It's like a puzzle piece. Oh my gosh. And look at how beautiful they are. Okay, so this is a 24 set. I'm gonna show you I'm gonna show you better on the desk. But they pull out so you can like have all your different watercolors. And the pans are nice and big. Look at these big pans here. Let's see if it's gonna focus. Focus on there. This is why you don't use cinematic mode, kids, on your iPhone. But the pans pop out. Oh, they pop out whether you want them to or not. And this is what's cool, okay? The name of the paint is written in German above the paint, but if you pop out the paint out of the paint tray, the English name, the American name, we do it here in America, is written inside. It's written underneath. So in case you like really don't know what that color is and you want more, you want to buy a little refill, you can just pop it out and look at the English name, unless you're German, and then you just read the name and you're like, that's the name, lady. These are great if you have a small painting space, you don't have a lot of room, you can just pop out the colors you want, or maybe you're just going to take a limited palette on vacation with you. Take a couple with you. Don't forget your cups. I don't know why that struck me as funny. Don't forget your cups. So this is the whole shebang. This is everything and a side of chips. So we've done We've done our painting. We haven't forgotten our cups. And then we're ready to go. We're like, hey, whoops. We're like, hey, I need to get going. Now I'm just ready. Put it under my arm. And I'm off to the races. It also comes with a little pamphlet in case you don't know how to do different techniques. It has a little thing. You know, I'm an abstract painter, so I don't need a book. I need a book to tell me how to make a seascape. There's no seascapes here. We're living on the edge, baby. Now that that's out of the way, we are going to actually move to the art table and we're going to start painting. Like, we're going to put these into action. Let's go. This is a sketchbook that I got. I think I just got this from Target, actually. And I just do my daily sketches in here. Lots of like collage and mixed media. So we're going to be playing with our Pelikan watercolors today. I'm very excited about this. What I want to do today is I'm going to play around with some blues and purples today. I'm using this bigger brush first to get bigger swatches of color onto the paper. And take a little mop brush. I'm normally more of a acrylics kind of girl. But I like to really, really water down my acrylics so they act more like watercolors anyway. And this isn't watercolor paper, so it's going to definitely buckle. This is not meant for holding this much watercolor, but I do love the effect that this gets as a base layer to kind of play with. Let's see here. What do I want to add? Maybe a little bit of red. I like red in here. also brought in my Prismacolor pencils to play with. The paper is a little wet right now, so it's good. It's a good time to use watercolor pencils, but you have to be careful. Be very careful if you're using a super cheap sketchbook like me, not to damage the paper. Let's try this watercolor yellow here. Ooh, I really like that. There's a layer. I'm getting this kind of sunset effect now. Starting to feel more like a landscape. Whoa, that's very bright blue. I was looking for more of like a Prussian blue. This is not it. Let's see if I can, oh, I can kind of make one. What I love to do is save these, like, if you ever get like DoorDash cards or something in the mail, save these cards and then they make great like temporary scrapers. They look like those little candies, little dots candies, Dippin' Dots. Don't want to take this one off. I'm mixing a little bit of white with it. So that was a little bit of like really cheap pink and really cheap white. Both of them I think I got from Joann, Walmart, one of those places. I'm gonna add a little bit of yellow, King's Gold, to it. Whoop. That's when you know you're really into it. Painting so hard you break stuff, man.